they did it because of the mistakes that we made. You know, we're a fronting team, and Anthony Leachy got caught on backside and did his work too late, and they got a bucket that way. Then he comes down, wide open layup, and he misses it, and then they come down and capitalize. So that started their run. And once we were able to settle down and make a couple shots, then now we can get into our defense and make it tough for them. I didn't think that they could guard us at all off the bounce, and they couldn't. You know, but when you shoot 36 free throws to our 15 on the road, it's very hard to have a chance to win in that type of situation. There's no room for error. I mean, we only turned the ball over 10 times, but you know, and I think we held them to their worst three-point shooting night of the year, of only able to get, you know, make one three out of 13. So I thought, from a scouting standpoint, we did a good job, except for, you know, sending Artis and Young to the line, making 22 free throws. That was tough.
You mentioned the free throws. How do you think your team did? I guess sort of, you want to be physical, but not to the point where you're fouling.
I didn't think we were fouling that much. I thought that it should have been even, but you know what I'm saying, who am I right now? But you know, I didn't think we did no more fouling than they did for the most part. You know, it was a physical game. You know, they're known for being physical. And so, you know what I'm saying, that's their MO. So, you know what I mean, so we'll leave it at that.
Coach, what did you see from your press tonight? You kind of went to the press and
we spooked them. We spooked them. You know, we did. We did some good things. We turned them over. I thought they traveled a couple of times. They wasn't called, but I like what we did, catching them off guard like that, and then coming back to switching, fronting. You know, I think we did a good job. I just think when Artis and Young got the ball in their sweet spots, which was like at the elbows, they're a tough out to handle.
Was it an emphasis in this game to attack them in the paint, especially with guard drives?
Oh, no doubt about it. You know, we didn't think that they're bigs. Artis, Young, the big fella, they could stand front and shoot. I think we drove them almost every time. I just stuck with that down the stretch because they couldn't do anything about it.
Sean, you guys haven't played in 8 days, but playing Indiana and Pitt back to back, coming up in conference plays, is there anything that you think this team can take out of these?
You know what? Indiana surprised us. Believe it or not, you will say, okay, how does Morehead underestimate Indiana? Well, we had been playing real good up until that point. What we were known for, Indiana was not known for. You know, they were known for being soft, not playing great defense, not being a good rebounding team. Well, that's us. You know, we're tough. We're out rebounding folks, one of the top defensive teams in the country. And their backs were against the wall, sellout crowd at Assembly Hall, you know what I mean? And they answered the bell. And they played their best game of the year, and I thought we played our worst game of the year. And then having to come here when you know that you're going to go up against a physical team, I thought our guys did a great job. You know what I'm saying? And this team is much more physical than Indiana. So our guys were mentally prepared for this situation more so than they were at Indiana. And as you saw, Indiana made a run. We didn't recover. You know what I'm saying? Come here, they make a run and go up 19, and we stay status quo, and then had an opportunity to make a run, cut the 10 and a couple turnovers here and there. Kind of cost us a little bit, and a foul here and there. So for the most part, I like where we are, my basketball team where we are. You know, our deal is, you know, we need to win the OVC to get to the NCAA tournament. And these games right here is doing nothing but toughen us up and putting us in a situation where we can defend and go against anybody at this level, especially ours.
Not just
In addition to giving them 24 foul shots, what did being in a lot of foul trouble at the end of the game do to prevent you from being able to make a comeback run?
Well, it slowed it up, slowed the game up. No time on the clock. They're, you know, shooting free throws. They're a really good free throw shooting team. They shot 80% from the line. You know, we're deep. So, you know, that really doesn't bother me very much because I play 10, 11 guys, and I'm really not missing a beat from a defensive standpoint. We're still scoring. We're still driving. You know, we're just running into teams right now that on the road are tough to beat at our level. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. And, It was tough. You know, this is a tough place to play under the circumstances, but I like where we are as a basketball team.
Anything else? Your team had a rebounding margin of -9. Do you feel like that was a detriment for your squad today?
Well, we knew that was going to be a problem because of their size and they're so massive, you know, and we're fronting with guards, so they're going to have an opportunity to get rebounds when the ball goes up because they already have inside position, you know, especially a team like this. But we're not going to stop playing the way we're playing just for Pitt. You know, we're looking at the long haul, and I thought our guys did some good stuff. You know, Anthony Alici wasn't able to stay in the game because of fouls. You know, all our bigs, I mean, you got Anthony Alici with 5. You got Dwayne Marrero fouled out. You know, you got Lionel Gaines, I think he had 4. No, he had 1. But, you know, Chashar Williams had 4. So it's hard to stay in a game with your bigs, all 3 or 4 of your bigs being in foul trouble.